edition of Canada's largest free book and magazine fair is happening right now. At the Word on the Street Festival, authors and readers gather to share their love for literature, rub shoulders with popular Canadian writers, and hopefully discover some new ones. Tashana Reid is there on location at the Harbourfront Centre. How's the day unfolding, Tashana?
Wow, Asha, it's getting really busy down here at the Harbourfront. Lots of book lovers have come out to support Canadian authors, literature, magazines. There was some spoken word earlier today. And what was really interesting was what's happening right now on stage. There are 3 teens that are competing right now. They are doing their pitches for their favorite books and why people should read them. And they're actually being judged by Canadian authors. And the winner will get $500. That was an initiative that was organized by a group of teenagers. So it's a competition that has been going throughout the day. And of course, we continue to meet with and speak with various authors. I want to introduce my next guest, who's the author of this book right here. This is Awesome is Everywhere. Neil Pasricha, thanks for joining us. You just left the stage. You met with a number of people, but first tell us a bit about this book right here.
Sure. Thanks so much for having me. Awesome is Everywhere is the first ever Awesome Kids book, and my son kind of inspired it. I started seeing the world through his eyes, and it's the first ever interactive photorealistic kids book ever. So you tap on the earth and you zoom in, you blow on the waves and you make them bigger, you flip the book over your head and you're underwater, and it's a way to teach kids meditation and mindfulness without hitting them over the head with it. And so I hope it just gives people a 5-minute break in the day and kind of brings those principles of meditation to life.
And what's interesting is you told me a bit about the process behind this book. It's quite interesting. You teamed up with NASA for some of these images. Tell us a bit about what went into making this happen.
Well, if I knew how long it was going to take, I'm not sure if we would have actually made it. But we partnered with the Discovery Channel animation studio, got photos from NASA, scientists, photographers all over the world, and we stitched together these hyper-photorealistic images so it looks like you actually are zooming underwater, that you actually have the waves crashing over your head. It took about 2 years to stitch it all together, but I hope it's a book that transplants kids' minds somewhere else. So before bed, they can kind of rest, relax, forget about the stressful day, and just be somewhere awesome. And the book kind of closes with a mirror reminding you that wherever you are, you should be appreciative for.
That sounds like something I would enjoy. I like the whole relaxation angle on this. But tell us a bit, of course, there are a lot of young people around us, families, kids that are here. How crucial is it for, young kids to really get into reading?
It is, it's crucial. Canadians read, I think, 2 times the amount of books that people read in other countries. I shouldn't name these other countries, I'll be throwing them under the bus. But the countries south of us, for example. So people love reading up here. And you see a festival like this, tens of thousands of people here celebrating books. It's incredible. And so for an author and a lover of books, I got a bag of books that I just bought myself. There's nothing like this. It's a beautiful day. I'm really glad and flattered to be part of it.
And another thing is you've had a chance to meet and greet with fans, sign their books, and tell us about, a bit about that experience today.
Sure. I'm lucky because the Book of Awesome has now been out for about 5 years. So now you've got people coming with a tattered copy, saying they use it in their classroom with the awesome TED Talk. A woman just handed me a bouquet of flowers saying, saying that the book had really found her at a really tough time in her life. And I feel lucky. The whole idea of the Book of Awesome and Awesome is Everywhere is to give people pause and remember how lucky we are. We live in the best country in the world. Only 1 in 200 people in the planet get a chance to live here. 35 million out of 7 billion. And so we are all we got to just sort of appreciate where we are right now. We've got a beautiful freshwater lake behind us. We got our team going into the playoffs in baseball. We got it good. And the whole point is just to say, hey, let's remind ourselves of that. And suddenly all the stresses we feel just sort of go away.
I hear you, Neil. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much for having me, and it's been an awesome day.
Of course. Okay. And Asha will still be here. We're going to be speaking with a couple more authors this afternoon. And I have to say, I'm definitely enjoying being outside of the studio today. Sorry you couldn't be here with us.
I know. I'm loving the positive vibe, though, coming here into the studio. So thank you, Tashana.
You're welcome.